her name. Alright. Hello! Wait a minute, what am I doing? I only need one side. Dorkfish. Yep. Hello, everybody! Namaste, my witchlings! Yesterday's headband. Oh! Wow, fingies is cold. Might help if I can see the monitor, right? Wouldn't know what might give us that idea. Okay. Boom. Why do I feel like I'm short? No puppies to run over. Wow. I was about 2 inches short this time. Come here, puppy. Dump. That worked far better than I anticipated. Hello, Silent King. Hello, John. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm running like a chicken with my head cut off. As he said, I had an appointment this morning, so now I just have to convince the ADD brain that we don't need to run and fast forward anymore. And I'm drinking what's left of my coffee shop coffee, and there ain't much left. Thankfully, I have a soda at my feet. Hey, Andrea. Hello, John. Hello, John's girlfriend, whose name I know, but I have forgotten. I suck at remembering names. Uh-oh. All right. Namaste, my witchlings. Carla, thank you. Hello, Carla. Happy birthday, Carla. We'll say that again when we get to our candle, too. Okay, so our little bit of digital housekeeping, never mind. It's not worth it, because the people who are here already know. All right. All right, everybody. Oh, okay. That's not bad either. You're moving to Portland. Whoop, whoop. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Fair warning. I am going to sound more like a rabid chipmunk than usual today because my brain is in fast forward. So I am fully expecting the man behind the curtain to be yelping at me to slow the fluff down. All right. Oh, taking a sip, and then we'll get started. I'm very low on coffee. Uh-oh. It broke. No, I did not, and I thought I had more left in that one than I did, so guess we're moving to the Dr. Pepper to drink for the rest of the show. All right. Could be worse. Here we go. Yes. Here we go around the mulberry bush. All right, my darlings. Today's episode weaves a combined reading about slowing impulsive choices, committing to growth, and trusting steady perseverance. Namaste reminds us to take what we need and leave the rest. Self-compassion invites loving kindness for those smaller than us. Our goddess is Hertha, and our moment of Zen, great tranquility requires effort and is closer than it seems. Witchlings, welcome, welcome, welcome one and all. Whoops. Ha! Namaste, my witchlings, and welcome, welcome, welcome one and all to Daily Divinations and Self-Care, where magic meets mindfulness, and we take just a moment to honor the day, listen to the cards, and tend to ourselves along the way. So, whether you're returning or joining us for the very first time, I am so glad you are here. Hey, hi, hello, and welcome. I am Di, your yoga witch and guide, and this is your daily pause for reflection, insight, and care. So go grab your favorite crystal. Grab your favorite crystal, light a candle or some incense, settle in with your coffee, tea, or whatever brew fills your mug, and let's step into today's wisdom and self-care together. And if this space resonates, do not forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. It helps our Witchling community keep growing. Now, you can now join our channel here as a Witchling member, and your membership helps me keep creating all of this magic here, and it lets us stay connected in deeper and more meaningful ways. So, if you feel called to support the channel and step a little closer into the coven, and you have the disposable income to do so, tap that join button and come on in. We have birthdays. We have birthdays. Thank you, John. That's okay. Hello, unit. I think that, yep, I have a smudge on my monitor. I gotta clean that up later. I have a partial bottle of cream soda, and I have a full one in case I finish the partial. Ha! Okay. I'm dancing to the music in my head, don't mind me. It's a combination of Christmas carols and apparently Metallica. Scoochy butt over just a smidge bit. There we go. Nope. Let's look at today's birthdays, shall we, my loves? All right. First and foremost, we have a birthday that is technically today, but we usually do tomorrow's birthdays, but we have a special birthday today. Carla, I hope you have an awesome birthday and a wonderful holiday with John and his family. And then we have 4 birthdays for tomorrow. So, for today's birthdays, we have Kristen, who is an amazingly talented woman who is a fantabulous mom and small business owner. She is celebrating her birthday today. I grok how much a Christmas birthday sucks, and I want to make sure that you know we are thinking of you and your birthday as well. Happy birthday, Kristen. Another high school classmate who is a wizard with creating portraits from Lego bricks is also celebrating his birthday today. Andy, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Then we have John, a very intelligent, kind, and generous young man who is also celebrating a Christmas birthday. John, I hope you have a wonderful day. And last but not least, we have Squirrely, who is also celebrating their birthday today. So, to all of you celebrating birthdays, may you have a fantastic and magical birthday. Happy birthday, my friends. And then we are lighting our candle for my friend Kev, who has lost their soul dog Sokka, and all of my witchlings and their loved ones who are dealing with some really tough situations. With the lighting of this flame, may it shine as a beacon of hope for those finding their way through the dark. We are also holding this light in remembrance and solidarity with survivors and victims of gun and domestic violence, keeping them gently and respectfully within our circle. And now, with the lighting of our candle, our circle is closed, and we extend an invitation to the ancestors to join us here today and every day. All right. Hey, Bean. Good to see you. Hello, Arp and Sire. Sire, huh? I like that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, all the lights are on. Yeah, it feels weird in here. It's possible. This one doesn't look like it's the right color. So. Oh, wrong direction die. Did that help? It was the wrong color. There we go. Oh, ow. Oh, I hate that. Oh. My eyes were watering just at the thought. I am so sorry, Bean. All right. I'm a do no harm but take no witch. Do no harm but take no shit kind of witch if my brain will decide to cooperate with me. We're good. I have the Muppets singing in my head now. Thank you very much. I wish I knew who did that. I was snoring on the acupuncture table. All right. Rinse it out good. Ooh, Moon Witch. Coolio. I'm not a hedge witch yet because I'm not so good at projection. I'm working on that one. I am definitely... I'm kind of a kitchen witch because I do really well with cooking, and trust me, I have been told my cooking are spells. Definitely not a green witch. I have black thumbs. I killed succulents. I also tend to be something of a chaos witch because I am an autistic ADHD woman who just thrives on chaos. I'm also a natural healer, which is part of why I'm doing all of this. Are you okay back there, dude? What are you doing? Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Dr. Pepper talks back, I tell ya. Okay, Andrea, we need them to be hidden because if we time them out, it erases everything that they've said and it does a whole bunch of other stuff. So we just want to hide them for a while and then give them a chance to hang themselves. It's okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, and timeouts cannot be undone and they will come back. But if you hide them, they cannot come back in until we lift the hideout or the hide. It's okay. We'll deal with it, Andrea. It's Christmas Eve. We're just gonna roll with it and keep up the Christmas spirit. Thank you, Andrea. I appreciate your enthusiasm for making sure that we are safe in here, though. Thank you. All right. Shall we go find out what holidays we're celebrating? I want to see the holidays. Did you guys hear that, or am I the only one that heard that? I'm bet he is. Yep, he found his ear. He's a happy boy right now. That moan of pleasure when he gets that spot in his ear just right. For those of you who don't know who I'm talking about, I have a German Shepherd behind me who very much gets into his ear scratches. It's kind of weird. It's weird sometimes. All right. Let's get going and go look at what our holidays are for today. All right, tell me, Witchlings, how are you planning to honor today's holidays in your magic? Tell me in the comments. I really do love seeing how each of you brings these little celebrations to life in your own unique ways. Our first holiday today is kind of a fun one. It is a playful linguistic challenge. Try to go the whole day without using the letter L. It is no L day. It is silly and a little frustrating and a great reminder to not take ourselves so seriously. Expect laughs, creative wording, and maybe a few dramatic failures. It is It is National Kiss the Cook Day. This is a day to celebrate the people who nourish us, whether that's the holiday feast maker, a weeknight dinner hero, or just you cooking for yourself. Gratitude is the main ingredient here. Compliments, affection, and extra help with the dishes are strongly encouraged. And last but not least, we have International Jewish Book Day. This day honors Jewish literature, storytelling, scholarship, and the deep tradition of learning through text. From sacred writings to modern voices, Jewish books preserve history, culture, resilience, and wisdom across generations. It is a beautiful day to read, reflect, or just support Jewish authors and bookstores. One of my favorite series that kind of ties in here is... Yes. Damn it. One of my favorite series that falls under the Jewish book day is the series by Faye Kellerman. Shit, I can't remember the husband's name, but the Peter Decker and Rita Lazarus. He's a murder detective, homicide detective, but they are both Orthodox Jews. Really interesting to read. The whole series, I learned a lot about Judaism from them. So, just a thought. Wait. Okay. Do what? Okay. Weird. Merry Christmas, Silent King. How are you doing today? All right. Man behind the curtain has to fix a couple of things. All right. Is fixed. That is weird. No clue, babe. All right. Google is being Google and being a pain in the ass, so please bear with us for a minute. Technically, Yule was Saturday. Oh, well, we have that. You got signed back in. Good. Google is being Google. His computer signed him out. I don't know what the fluff. Oh, I have books. Yes, Yule adjacent. I like that. It's kind of the way I say I'm Seattle adjacent. I like it. All right. Oh, I know why I'm jazzed. Hey. All right, let's get moving. Let's go look at the cards, and then we can get on to the chilling with the Witchling so I can tell you about my morning. What do the Oracle cards have to tell us today? Well, what do the Oracle cards have to tell us today? Let's see. Take a listen, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. That's what I'm looking for. Brain. Okay, so we are starting with... We outgrew each other. What? Okay, do it again. There we go. We outgrew each other. And inevitable. And finally, we have commitment. Okay. What do they tell us all together? Well, though we outgrew each other, we both sensed it was inevitable sooner or later. Growth pulled us onto separate paths, but the deeper question remains, can we now choose the commitment required to evolve consciously and meet one another again from a place of intention, honesty, and renewed understanding? That's a very good question. What do you guys think? Those are our oracles. And now, moving on to the tarot. All right, our tarot says, rushing ahead may feel urgent, but patience changes everything. Today's reading explores impulsive choices, strong opinions, and how perseverance can turn frustration into steady, meaningful success. Let's see what they say. Let me know what resonates here, y'all. Progress. How the fluff did I'm going to reread that, you guys, because my brain obviously changed a couple of words. Our tarot today says, rushing ahead may feel urgent, but patience changes everything. Today's reading explores impulsive choices, strong opinions, and how perseverance can turn frustration into steady, meaningful progress. Let me know what resonates. We start our cards with the Nine of Rods reversed. Like that. There we go. Next. Oh, the Nine of Rods reversed says a risk of Rushing. All right. Risk of rushing headlong into a project or situation, impetuosity, and a need to think twice before acting. Next, we have Page of Rods reversed. An opinionated, headstrong, and full of demands person. Next, and definitely not least, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Perseverance in the face of adversity, overcoming frustration related to work. Work. And our cards all together tell us what? Well, our reading opens with the Nine of Rods. Oh shit, I forgot. Okay. We're having a day. Our reading opens with the Nine of Rods reversed, warning that you may be charging ahead too quickly, driven by impulse rather than reflection. Pause before committing fully. The Page of Rods reversed sheds light on the root of this tension, pointing to, some stubbornness, strong opinions, and unmet expectations. Still, the Seven of Pentacles offers reassurance. Through patience and steady effort, you can move past work-related frustration and see meaningful progress take shape. That's our tarot cards. And now, my darlings and dears, let's bring the Oracle and Tarot together into one clear message. Oh no, what now, babe?
I thought that was the combine. That's why I was like, wait, you didn't.
Do we need to go back and do it all over again? We're having a wonderful day here, you guys. All right. All right, you guys, our tarot cards today. Our reading opens with the Nine of Rods reversed, warning that you may be charging ahead just a little too quickly, driven by impulse rather than reflection. Pause before committing fully. The Page of Rods reversed sheds light on the root of this tension, pointing to stubbornness, strong opinions, and unmet expectations. Still, the Seven of Pentacles offers reassurance. Through patience and steady effort, you can move past work-related frustration and see meaningful progress take shape. That is our tarot. And now let's bring together the Tarot and Oracle into one clear message, a single stream of guidance flowing through each and every card. Drop me a comment and share what resonates with you. The reading reflects a turning point where growth and timing matter deeply. The Nine of Rods reversed shows a tendency to rush forward, driven by urgency rather than clarity, echoing the feeling that we outgrew each other and that the change felt inevitable. The Page of Rods reversed reveals how stubbornness, strong opinions, and unmet demands can widen that gap. Yet the Seven of Pentacles reminds us that perseverance creates space for wiser choices. The question becomes whether you can make the commitment to slow down, grow with intention, and meet each other again from a steadier place. That is our combined reading, my friends. And now, our affirmation. I choose patience over impulse and growth over reaction. I commit to showing up with intention, perseverance, and an open heart, trusting that steady effort leads to meaningful connection and lasting change. That is our affirmation for today. And that's our divination for today. Yay! Haha, that means I can take this off for a bit. Hey, Raven! Yay! That is awesome to hear. So glad to hear that the pups are doing good. Floofy Christmas presents. Oh, thank you, Silent King. And my tooth feels funny today. Oh, there's somebody in the horizontal view. Probably Hazel. It still says there's two. Oh well. Life goes on, right? Right, good, good. Sorry, my shoulder is kind of feeling wonky. We'll talk more about what's going on once I get to chilling with the Witchlings, because I had an interesting morning. We are having an awesome day, though. Let's bippity bop on and see what our self-care cards say today. All right, we have our Namaste. Namaste says, take what you need, leave what you don't. Pretend you are going on an adventure. What do you need? What will make things easier for you? What will keep you comfortable and safe? Collect all the things you need to have a wonderful adventure. Now, breathe 8 times intentionally while you think about setting off on your journey. Gather your belongings and set out the door. As you close the door, know that you have everything you need and all the unnecessary things are left behind. Now, do this with your thoughts as well. Imagine what you need to feel healthy, strong, and confident. What do you need to lead a happy life today? Gather them all and breathe 8 times intentionally. When you are done, collect all your positive thoughts and shut the door behind you. All the unnecessary thoughts that would weigh you down today are left behind. All you have with you are the thoughts that will promote peace, prosperity, and happiness. Go forth on your journey and rejoice. By detaching from unnecessary thoughts, we liberate ourselves from stress. That is our namaste. As I hiccup. Excuse me. Okay. Self-compassion for today. Our self-compassion for today, y'all. More natural compassion. Picture a baby or an animal. Say, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be loved. Repeat it 4 times. That is our self-compassion today. Go ahead. Go ahead. All right. I'll explain the shoulder issues in Chillin' with the Witchlings. It's kind of entertaining. Ooh, Sanskrit bit. I keep forgetting about this. It's new. What the hell is that? There we go. Nope. Are you on the inside? There it is. Okay, found it. Good. All right. Our Sanskrit bit. So our word of the week is Jyoti. Integrating Jyoti into Christmas asks us to slow down and see the day differently. Begin with a quiet pause, candlelight, morning sun, or a single breath, just to fully arrive. Release the need for perfection and choose warmth, patience, and presence instead. Be a gentle lantern for others through kindness and understanding, especially where emotions feel tender. As the day closes, notice one small moment of light. Jyoti reminds us that true illumination is soft, steady, and already within you. That's our Sanskrit bit today. I know that's Hindi, but I cannot translate it. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, more yawning. I am so sorry, you guys. I'm not caffeinated enough quite yet. And I had a 24-ounce quad shot of white coffee today. Yep. Okay. Okay, witchlings. Okay, I got the doggo there, doggo there. No furry little monster who's going to scream at me. Okay. Okay, my witchlings, I have checked for the cat, so it is time to honor the goddess of the day, a divine presence to inspire, guide, and walk with us. Today's goddess is Hertha. Hertha is an ancient Teutonic goddess of fertility, nature, magic, and domesticated animals, honored on this day for rebirth, kinship, health, and longevity. In Germanic tradition, she was believed to descend through the smoke of hearth fires, bringing gifts much like an early Santa figure, linking her to both the sun and seasonal renewal. Her enduring bond with the natural world lives on even in the name of our planet, Earth. Today's observances weave Hertha's presence into Yule, a festival named for the wheel of time turning back toward the sun. Any flame or burning incense can honor her, while global traditions add magical texture. The Swedes share rice pudding with a lucky almond, the Russians toss grain for abundance, and Armenians make wishes on the Yule log and read its cinders. Bohemians divine health by cutting apples to find a star within, and mistletoe kisses promise long, happy bonds. Each custom celebrates light, fortune, and the quiet rebirth stirring beneath winter's snow. That is our goddess of the day today. What do you guys think of her? Oh, hey, Chloe. Yay, Chloe's doing good today. Happy, happy. Good to hear that. Glasses will be changed here shortly. Uh-oh. Go have a good one, Chloe. Go get some sleep. Let's see. We have done Goddess. We've done Sanskrit bit. It is time to do Zen. We have our moment of Zen from the Little Book of Zen. I absolutely love this book, and we're about to restart it again, you guys. All right, here we go. Our moment of Zen. We have quotes from Haquin and Stephen Batchelor. Haquin asks us, should you desire the great tranquility, prepare to sweat white beads. Stephen Batchelor tells us, awakening is indeed close by and supreme effort is required to realize it. Awakening is indeed far away and readily accessible. God, is that not the truth, though? And that, my friends, is our moment of Zen. Okay, and now, my loves, it is time for our closing blessing. So, here it is. May you be guided by patience rather than haste, and may your choices be rooted in wisdom instead of impulse. May perseverance steady your path, clarity soften your heart, and growth unfold in its proper time. Go gently, trusting that what is meant to meet you will do so with ease. And that's our blessing. And on that note, it is definitely time to wrap up our show for the day. So, let me grab my candle. Took fur. All right, my loves, as we open our circle with the extinguishing of our candle, we extend our eternal gratitude to the ancestors who chose to join us here today. There we go. All right. Also, before we go, a quick reminder that this space exists because of our Witchling community. There are no corporate sponsors, simply shared magic, mutual care, and a whole lot of love. So do us all a favor and do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. Join our channel if you can, and please tell a friend about us here. And now, my loves, we are going to go out and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is already enough darkness in this world. Please let us choose to be steady lights for those finding their way through it. And tell your loved ones in all their forms, 2 legs, 4 legs, wings, fur, scales, paws, or claws, that they matter deeply to you. Time moves faster than we realize, and the chances to say I love you are never guaranteed. And if you take one thing and one thing only away from everything that we do here on this channel, please let it be that you always, always, always remember. You are loved. You are wanted. You are needed. And your purpose here is real, even if you haven't figured out exactly what it was yet. I was 45 before I found mine. I love you guys all to bits. Namaste, my witchlings. I'm back. Sorry. Di is in a mood today. Di had acupuncture and cupping first thing this morning. And I went from not being able to really move my left arm without crying to, holy shit, I can actually pick my arm up and put my purse over that shoulder. Yay! Hi, John. Oh, I'm in a really good mood. Things went well with the acupuncture this morning. It's my massage therapist who does it, and I adore her anyway. Yes! Feathers would be awesome. A feathered headdress, or a peacock feather in your shirt, or in your hat. Man, venison does sound good. The Munchkin's girlfriend goes hunting and brings home venison. Last year she gave us some. Haven't gotten any yet this year. I'm hopeful. But you know what? Not gonna cry one way or the other. Nice! I love it when the universe is in sync with us. It is so fun. Yay! That is awesome, John. I know you were worried. So I had acupuncture this morning, and as I just said, she's my massage therapist. Uh-oh. Today was the last Namaste card of the deck. We'll be starting over tomorrow. Oh, that is awesome. I wonder if dogs are like cats, and the orange ones share a single brain cell. But I was getting massage therapy pretty regularly, up until September-ish, when I dropped the ball and forgot to make sure that my massage therapist knew what I needed her to do to, renew the referral. But I went in and got a new referral to her for acupuncture, and oh my God, it was nice. Hazel gave us all the furballs. I am not a fan of needles, John. But honestly, and I didn't believe this until I actually went in and did it, but yes, you feel the jab when it first goes in, but if it continues to hurt past that little ow, then it's not in right. Because once they are in, as long as you hold still the way you're supposed to, you don't even feel them. I was snoring on the acupuncture table this morning. Felt kind of bad about it, and then I'm like, wait a minute, she's probably used to it, because that's not an uncommon reaction, because it relaxes you and it relieves some of the pain, and oh God, it's just I am not surprised you ran out at 11 this morning. That's totally not shocking. There we go. All right, Namaste is shuffled to start over tomorrow. But yeah, I have, it was kind of amusing, but, and the first time I got acupuncture done, I was very, very, very glad the man behind the curtain was with me. Because after they removed the needles, I was high as fuck. It was hilarious. And I warned her today that had happened the very first time, and it's been over a year since I last got acupuncture done. And she's like, oh yeah, same thing happened to me. Ooh, that sounds yummy, Raven. And she's like, yeah, that's happened to me. It's not an uncommon reaction. And I'm like, hey, good to know. But yeah, I could not drive home the first time I got acupuncture. Pretty sure that goes in. Yes, it does. That was sweet of him. Oh my God, Andrea. Is that like, oh, wait. I'm not doing elf care yet. We gotta do some elf care. Here we go. Ow. I forgot we were doing elf care today. There we go. Yes, I'm a dork. I know this. Y'all put up with me. I am so grateful. But oh man, if you have the ability to take advantage of alternative medicine like acupuncture and massage therapy and acupressure and all of that shit, go for it. I do know that there are people out there that it just does not work for. I am thankfully not one of them. I don't see the dramatic effect that some people do, but I definitely see effect. That is so nice. And then I'm on my way to my fucking appointment. Stopped and got coffee. That wasn't the problem. Oh yeah, the reason I said it that way is what I was reading. I stopped to get coffee on my way. And me being me, you know, I thank you. I check in with Facebook and that to see what's new. First post that it opens up to is the Sons of Liberty post saying, well, it's not like the fascist Cheeto hasn't already showed us that he hates women and he hates veterans, but he especially hates women veterans because the administration has now banned abortion through the VA hospitals. And I'm like, really? I feel sorry for any female veteran who has an ectopic pregnancy happen now. Grr. So that was my frustration today. Hey, Andrea, Sigma is also Silent King, by the way. Yep. We are lovable dorks here. I will agree with that. Hazel, I'm right there with you. Hazel says once she hits a certain level of pain, she starts laughing uncontrollably. Yep. I kind of wonder if that's part of why when I got my first tattoo, I giggled my way through it. Because it tickled and it hurt at the same time. But hey, who knows? TV channel name of entertainment movie. Yes! Boom. Yeah, I recognize SK's profile picture because it's blue, it's navy blue and lime green, which is the Seahawks colors. Hi from Seattle. And it's got a panda bear looking thing in it. And well, one of my friends has a thing for pandas. Nope, they are the same person. One of the curses of freaking YouTube taking our usernames away. Driving me bonkers. Yeah, our channel titles. Stay. Oh, I was moving shit around again. There we go. You're gonna go there. That doesn't fit them. Yep, I gotta do some shit with my desk later. We're not being able to put 2 and 2 together on what you're asking, SK. What's up? What the hell? Oh, my foot's just slipping. Hey, Ninja. How are you doing today? Dark Ninja. Aren't most ninjas dark? Unless they're Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nope. Not doing much of anything. Yeah, well, we're planning on going. So here's our plans for tomorrow, Witchlings. We are doing a guided meditation. We are doing a guided meditation on coping with difficult relations during the holidays, difficult family and friends. Excuse me, and that is going to go live at 4:30, which is when we would normally do podcast. But because it's Christmas Day, I don't think we really want to try and do the podcast. So, and I try to do this guided meditation on the major family holidays. So what we're going to do is we are going to go live at 1:30 in the afternoon, and we're just going to stay live until we get done with guided meditation. Yep. Merry Christmas, Eagle. Eagle 990? Oh, is that Darko? It is Darko. Hey, Darko. Cool to know. See, this is what I get from my family being theater kids. Ha! Okay, so channel name of entertainment, news, and movie, any 5. Let's see. USA? TNT? Is TNT even a channel anymore? We have USA, Hallmark Channel, but they don't do news. You're a band kid. That's, yeah, and the broadcast news that has, yeah. Are you asking our favorite channels or just a random 5 channels that do entertainment, news, and movie? And do they have to do all 3, or can they do one or a combination thereof? I know. That's why that's actually where my first thought was. I am willing to bet Irish has conked out and is sleeping because finally realized that staying up for the stream here does not work well with his going to school. But again, it's Christmas break, so he might show up, might not. I don't know, but yeah. Sony picks HBO. Okay. Okay, so like, yeah, we have all of them, but that'll be like Disney, any of the Paramount channels. Let's see what else. CBS, NBC, ABC, they tend to cover all of the above. Yeah. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. It is. Merry Christmas Eve. Rocking around the Christmas tree. Did anybody else wish everybody a happy Christmas Adam yesterday? Because I know I did. Oh, that's hilariously funny. My Facebook banner thing, I think, says I am enough right now, too. That's awesome. All right. Ooh. Hello, Monty. Anyway. Whoa, who popped in? Is that a Mikey? I don't know. I'm thinking. Okay. Making sure I recognize the voice. Hey, Haman. Merry Christmas. We are live right now. I got Mikado in my ear now. He's on break at work. Oh, yeah, that explains the smoke, right? You're okay, kid. Amy's giving me shit in chat, but, other than that. Okay. Love you, kiddo. How long have you got on break? Okay. Life is good today. I cannot believe it's Christmas Eve already. Oh, did anybody else say a happy Christmas Adam yesterday because Adam came before Eve? Or is that I've been talking about Christmas Adam since I was in high school. I have been talking about Christmas Adam since I was in high school, and I happened to stumble across Monty Mater talking about Christmas Adam yesterday. And I was giggling so hard because I'm like, I haven't thought about that in so long. I'm surprised none of my kids came up with it. We're good, though. We're really good. Don't mind me, I'm going through the soda. Oh? For who? Ah, cool. The bad pun, Andrea. That's cool, kid. Oh, that is cool as fuck. All right, yes. Boo, Christmas Adam. Hey, it's funny. Adam came before Eve, so and the traditional Christmas Adam meal is ribs. Come on, y'all. I wish you guys could hear my kids laugh. I wish you guys could hear Mike's laugh. He has the best laugh. It's great. He has a rabid chipmunk laugh. I love it, love it, love it. We are good here and just having a really fun day. So on top of the acupuncture, I got cupped today. Have any of you ever had cupping done? Okay. I am. He does. But I am aware. I had been aware of cupping. A lot of people, at least here in the States, are post. Oh, I think it wasn't the most recent Summer Olympics, but the one before that, when pictures of Michael Phelps back with, the big circles on it, came out. And yeah, the pot dots apparently. Oh, I forgot her fucking name. So whatever. So I had that done for the first time today. That was really interesting feeling. Because she said it's kind of like a reverse massage, because instead of pushing and rubbing, it's suction. And so it sounds hilariously fun. Yeah, you would think that. So it sounds hilariously funny because she's working right here on my upper shoulder and it's going slurp, 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 pop. And it was funny listening to it. But then she started moving them around and I'm like, oh, that is weird feeling, but it feels good too. So I now have, range of motion in my left arm that I haven't had in a couple of weeks. It's a good thing. Where's Mousy? There's Mousy. So Santa came early for Hazel. That's cool. We are not doing presents this year because unfortunately we are yet again broke ass witches in this house. I have a necklace to give to the spawn. Had a pair of earrings to give his partner in crime, but I have lost one of them. That's what I get for not putting them, safe and putting them away together. But yeah. We're just kind of chilling out. I know, babe. I'm sorry. I'm going to make sure it comes in the house so that we don't have to go out to storage and get it tomorrow. And then figuring out what we're doing or not doing for New Year's. Oh, dear God. And all I have to do is read it and I'm singing it in my head. I play reverse Whamageddon every year because Whamageddon I would inevitably lose within the first week. Because that song is everywhere. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. And that actually comes from a Christmas song. That comes from Santa Claus is Watching You. Ray Stevens is a gem. I want Ray Stevens to make a Christmas version of The Streak. That would be highly entertaining. I guess it's time to talk the man behind the curtain into playing his Christmas music, which includes chipmunks roasting over an open fire. Yeah, Bob Rivers' Twisted Christmas. Bob Rivers is great. Between Bob Rivers and Weird Al, we're good. Love it. But I like that kind of comedy. I have a Christmas song in my head that I was listening to while I was prepping today, but I could not tell you what it is or even who sings it. I want to say it's Mariah Carey, but I could be wrong. Oh. Yes. See, that one goes along with Wet Dream, which I do not remember who sings. Excuse me, but Wet Dream is a Dr. Demento song. I love Dr. Demento. In the mood. Yes. I was introduced to, and I swear it's a Dr. Demento, but I could be wrong. But I was introduced to Chickens Clucking in the Mood, courtesy of Dr. Demento. If you like if you like the song In the Mood, you will love this. It is hilariously funny. Yes. Your family is bizarre. Star trekking across the universe, boldly going forward because we cannot find reverse. Star trekking across the universe on the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. Yes. That is a favorite too. That would be the same tape. This dates me. That would be the same tape as the Chickens Clucking in the Mood. I want to say it was the Dr. Demento 50th anniversary. And the best thing about Dr. Demento is, without Dr. Demento, we would not have Weird Al. Weird Al is the modern day Mozart, too. Just saying. I absolutely adore him. Sunu. Hello. Boom, 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 boom. What about me? What? I'm sorry, did I miss something? Probably not. My brain might have, but... Hello, hello. Bonk. Haha. Okay. Okay, just making sure. Yes, I see that. I was making sure that there wasn't more. Because, yeah, my brain. They're coming to take me away, haha. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away, haha, to the funny farm where life is beautiful all day long. Again, on the same album. I was talking about your dad today, too. It started with my propensity to passing out, and yeah. Fucking pots, man. Yeah, Shel Silverstein is awesome as well. Yeah, Screaming Lord Such. All right. Oh, hello. I have stuff in my eye, and it itches. Uh-oh. Oh, I love that song. I love Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. My kids used to play it very loudly. Prior to moving over here, I will let the rest of you. That one sounds good. There's also a parody of it that the new kids got run over by a reindeer. That was something. Rusty Chevrolet. Rust and smoke, the heaters broke, the door just blew away. Oh, what fun it is to drive my rusty Chevrolet. I used to know the whole damn thing. For the same reason they really enjoyed Honky Tonk Badonkadonk. Slap your grandma. Yup. That line would come on in that song and all three of them would giggle maniacally. Thankfully, she never figured it out. I swear she was more fucking oblivious than I am. And I'm pretty oblivious. Rust and smoke, the heaters broke, the door... Now I'm going to be humming that for the rest of the day. Could be worse. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. My munchkin, years ago, was complaining that they did not know the words, all of the words to any Christmas music, and then proceeded to turn around and sing Jingle Bombs from Jeff Dunham. And I'm like... You just said you didn't know any Christmas music. I don't, but you just sang the entirety of Jingle Bombs. Mom, that's not a Christmas song. Okay. Love my kids. Yep. Ahmed. A-C-H. Phlegm. What? What the walk? Because I'm a dorkfish. The Batmobile lost a wheel, the Joker got away. Hey! I am also that damn near 50-year-old woman who I hear Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I add the extra words to it. Like Pinocchio, Yoga Done in History, like Columbus. That's the other one. Yeah. My brain does some of the weirdest shit. I tell you what's the damn truth. One of these days, some of those phrases will finally disappear from my vocabulary. Today is not that day. It jiggles! Nice. Oh. I am also that person who communicates via song lyrics. Yup. And yep, I am also... I live in a musical, because you know how in musicals people will just be walking along and all of a sudden just break into song about whatever? Yes. Hey, Merry Christmas. True, it is usually choreographed song and dance, and I don't have the dance to it, but you know, occasionally I do. I was scrolling through one of the video apps recently. I think it was Facebook. No, I can actually do it without doing the can-can. We just usually end up doing the monkey's walk. But where was I? Oh, there, I was watching a video and it said, millennials will know exactly what this means. And it was the intro to, I cannot remember the name of the song because y'all ready for this? And it's a very distinctive intro. And the person in the video got down on the floor and went this way and we're like, jazz hands. If you don't know the movie I'm referencing, it is Bring It On. Awesome movie. And if you are Zennial to late millennial, you will know that movie. So many of us. Hey, a quick question. Can I visit church in my town as my town has few Christians? When I asked this to a pastor in YouTube Live a few minutes before. I don't see why not. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Anyway, I don't know why it would be a problem. I mean, can I visit church in my town as my town has few Christians? When I asked this to a pastor, he got angry. I don't know why he was not happy with me. I don't know why. You are non-Christian, but you want to celebrate Christmas. Which church were you considering going to? Is it a non-denominational or is it a particular denomination? Because certain denominations will be kind of... Yeah, classist isn't the word I want, but they can be rather rude to people who don't regularly attend their church, especially on Christmas. But there's an equal number that are more than welcoming to those. And what kind of Christmas service are you considering? Because for a few denominations, yes, it does. So there are a few denominations where you have midnight mass Christmas Eve, and typically midnight mass, depending on the flavor of Christianity, it will either start at 11 for a longer service or at 11:30, which is what our Episcopal services did. And the goal is to end right around midnight so that, you end on Christmas. Most of the churches that do that, the Catholics accepted, they're generally pretty welcoming. I understand that one. Evangelical Lutheran. Oh, the Lutherans tend to be pretty awesome. I understand not wanting them to feel bad that they're in a minority. It makes sense. Hi, I'm a minority in my own country. Yes. Yes. One of the churches that we went to when I was a kid, I can't remember if it was Ascension or St. George's. How do I remember the name of St. George's this many years later? Anyway, I can't remember which of those two would do the candlelight mass. It was always really cool. Yeah, I've been to St. Maggie's a few times. But especially when Mom was playing organ and we would turn the lights and have it just be a candlelit service, it was always really awesome. So as you can tell from Amy's and my conversation, I grew up an Episcopalian. Amy is my youngest cousin, so we share that. And Lutherans are pretty awesome. But I grew up in the church. We were very active in the church because grandfather was a priest, so my mother decided she needed to be something or some such. And I have some really, really, really good memories of church. I'm not on speaking terms with the Christian God right now. How much time do I spend cleaning? Well, it depends on the week. Some weeks I will do a little bit, 5-10 minutes every day to keep the chaos to a minimum. Other times, like the last couple of weeks, I will just wait until basically Saturday and tear the office apart and put it back together again. And that usually takes me, 2 to 3 hours on a weekend day? Oh. Where are you, nerd? That sounds horrible. Where you at? Because I have a bunch of non-biological bonus children. One of them was in here earlier. I don't know if Cat's still around. Crimbus. Wait, is that Cat? Is that Cat, or is that not Cat? It's Cat. I thought so. Yay! Merry Christmas, everybody. We are having a very good day today. I thought so. I knew you weren't my cat. My cat popped in earlier. So people were shocked that Blazing Bagels ran out of bagels by 11 a.m. when they opened, I think, at 9. Yup. So how do I keep my room this organized? With a lot of work. And anybody who knew me as a kid or a teenager would be shocked. Yes. That is, thank you, honey. Go visit the church, talk to them, say, hey, I'm curious, I would like to learn, I would love to celebrate Christmas with you all. Would you be willing to allow me to join your service for Christmas? You know, the one thing I kind of miss and I wanted to do while I was still going to the Christian churches, I wanted to do a sunrise Easter service some year. Where are you? There you are. Sweetheart, when are you going to figure out that if you sit there, I cannot turn around and get you? Come here. Over here. Come here. Will you come over here, you little shit? Hey. Furry little demon. Okay. Come here. Move that. Come here. Get you, bye-bye. I said come here, and he turns around because he knows I like to pick him up back with his tail towards me. Well, come over here and say hi to everybody. Goober. Oh, there's only one that I regularly call the furry little demon, and that would be this guy. Hi, sweet boy. Are you in a good mood today? You can say hi? You missed the goddess again. And quite edible. I love it. You're not wrong. He's a good baby. Oh, Artie's a teenager. Where are you at, Artie? No, you don't have to be specific. Just what country are you in? Or if you're in the States, what state? Oh, he is so ready for Christmas. Oh, her. I apologize. Her. Artemis instead of Arthur. I apologize. I'm bad about that one sometimes. I see Artie's and I think Arthur because, well, that's what I grew up with. My dad and my brother were both Arthur. Dragons. Nice. Easy go, baby. But yes, this furry little demon is quite ready for Christmas. I will hopefully... It's okay because it had already reset where I was in the thingamajigger anyway. In the podcast, so I'll just reopen it and listen to it again. I had a tab open in one of my browsers that was Monty Mater's Flipping Table podcast, the episode with Father Nathan Monk. India, 17-year-old. Okay. Because putting hats or anything on the furry little overlord here puts my life at risk. Because he will get his revenge in my sleep. I love the furry little bastard, though. There are pictures of him wearing a crab hat and a bunny ear hat, huh? And the bunny ear hat, you're looking at me like, Mother, if you don't get this thing off of me, I'm going to eat your nose in your sleep. Yes. He is very loved, though. He's such a good boy. Oh my gosh, look at the fur fly. And my desk is going to be black by the end of the day. Oops. He is so very loved, though. Daddy's getting you on camera. Yeah. Yeah, now everybody can see you. Now everybody can see you. Have a good one, Raven. Go have a wonderful rest of your day with the family. Card games. What card games? Are we playing Cards Against Humanity? Yeah. Yeah. That's normal. Yeah. My clothes tend to be more animal fur than fabric, too. I read a joke comment in a magazine once that this woman has her favorite sweater that her friends at this point are not sure whether it's actually got any yarn left to it because it's nothing but cat fur. Look at that happy baby. Yes. Can you guys hear him? He got the motor going. Such a good cat. I bet. I was going to say I could hit the button. Per therapy. I can understand that one. Here, I'll hit the button, babe. There we go. There we go. He's a good cat. I wish I could get him some twinkle balls for a Christmas present, but I'll have to wait. This furry little demon absolutely loves the crinkle balls. And I love that he loves them, except when I can't see that that's what he's chewing on, because they make the same crinkle noise as plastic bags that he's not supposed to be eating. Yes. Oh, what are you after? Oh, let me move that. Better? All right. Oh. What's up? Get comfy. Oof. He plop. He's so happy. The inner littles are very happy right now. And he is now using my hand as a pillow. And whipping the tail. I got cuted big time. So no plans for tomorrow. Just gonna chill out. Oh yeah, we're gonna be live. We're gonna be live tomorrow. That is our plans. Because I am pretty sure there are other people who really don't want to hang out with their families and shit. So they can come hang out with us. Right, fuzzy butts? Right, fuzzy butts? Yeah. Oh, you got the twitchies going big time. Here, let's lay your fur down more. All right. Oof. And you, my love, are why I don't keep anything severely breakable on my desk. Because you do this. You're such a sweet boy. Oh, yeah, he gets the airplane ears when I'm really doing the right thing. He loves it. He's like, oh. I know airplane ears usually means that they're upset. Not this guy. You got fur. You got a piece of fur in your eye. There you go. Boop. Scritchy scritchies. I love my kitty. He is the bestest cat. I can't believe he's 10. How has it been 10 years, little man? How have I been going to the Seattle VA for 20? I don't feel that old. Seriously. I do not feel like I am approaching 50. I feel like I'm approaching 40, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. He go purr. Oops. Oh. I'm getting groomed now. All right. It's a good kitty. All right. Put my glasses back on so I can see the chat. So I can see the chat, or at least try to. Aviarian? Aviarian. That is an interesting name. Oh. Let's see. Year-end plans. I am still working on collating my year in review. Last night, I started picking up the journals and stuff that I'm going to be starting to, use regularly. Oh, I know you're about my age, Andrea. That doesn't surprise me any. I have vague memories of Betamax. Yeah. Yep. Really? Okay then. Dump. Haha. Pull that out. Here a C. Oh, nope, that's that one. That's right. Okay. Dunk. Plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in. Anyway. Yeah. So, y'all want to see the journals I'm keeping track of this year? Seattle Mystery. I have a gratitude journal. Yes, I remember laser discs. My ex-mother-in-law bought a bunch of laser discs because she was convinced that they were going to do better than DVDs did. Meow, 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 meow. I have a daily self-care journal. This one's going to be fun. Let's see. What am I looking forward to today? 3 things I'm grateful for. How can I start my day off on a positive note? What will make today great? What can I do today to make a positive difference in someone else's life? What were 2 good things that happened? What am I proud of? What was my mood? How could I have made today better? So this has a morning and an evening thing. Same with CDs and floppies. Yup. I had someone in my house helping me tidy up a few things who found a collection of 3x5 discs and asked me what they were. Yeah, 3x5 floppies. The 3.5-inch floppies. There we go, dumbass. I can talk. I also have some of the old, 5.25-inch floppies. Yeah. They look at those like they're something that belongs in a museum. Oh, wait, actually. Yep, someone 3D printed a save icon. No, my dear. The save icon is a fucking floppy disk. Then we have, the next one we have is the self-care check-in. This one is really, really, really good for me because, well, it helps build good habits. And I need to work on that. And then a guided yoga journal. This one I'm looking forward to using. I have had this one for like 2.5 years now and have not written in it at all because I've been waiting for the right moment. Yeah, that too. But the one I'm really looking forward to. So you guys know that at each of the holidays, I use my Seasons of the Witch Oracle deck. This is an entire planner based on that Oracle series. So I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, what are we doing? You want down? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. Romp, frolic, go hit the litter box. There we goes. So I have those, and then I've got a couple of others that I'm going to be working in. I am trying, one of my goals for 2026 is to get back into the swing of daily journaling. I miss it, and I know that it does a very good thing for my mental health. It does multiple very good things, and so I'm going to try to get back to that. Oh yeah, because they're on that shelf, aren't they? I know where they're hiding in the living room. Okay. Somewhere, I have a 3.5 floppy that I used in the word processor we had that I wrote all of my X-Men fanfic on. And moved a box with a pair of dot matrix printers. Oh my wow. Those do belong in a fucking museum. There is a museum somewhere, I cannot remember off the top of my head, that has a fucking Sony Walkman in it. The exact same model my older brother had. And I'm like, oh, wow. And then there was the Discman. And I'm like, gee, I had that one in a different color, dude. I think, yes, has an original iPod. Windows 3.1. Oh, my God. Yeah, so does he. Yeah, we have 3.11 for work groups. Yep, Matrix printer music. I remember that. Oh, my gosh. Have you guys seen... Oh, shit. Oh, God. I am trying to remember what song is it that they played on the Tesla coil? Oh God. I have seen music played on a Tesla coil, and that was awesome. Oh, you're funny, Amy. Hey, Nikita! And Johan. Johan's back. Hello. Yes, it did. It wasn't horrible. It was better than Windows. Well, was it better than Windows 95? Yeah. See, when I went through A school and we did our actual, IT shit, we were learning on Windows 95. Yeah. What about Game of Thrones? Haven't done Game of Thrones. Windows 2000. That is a very low bar, John. I think the only thing I found that was worse than Emmy was 7 or 8. Vista was awful. Yeah, was NT only for business? I can't remember. Okay. That's right. I'm like, I know. It did escape. Yes. Amy. Thunderstruck. That's not the one I'm thinking of. Oh, God. It was a song that I really like. Not that, narrows it down a whole lot. Google. Tube. No. Search. Tesla. Coil. Music. There we go. Music. Tesla Coil. Mario. Alright. He's a pirate. Daft Punk. Take on Me was one of them. Viruses, intruders, spyware, Trojan. Yes! Yeah. You mean Clippy? That everybody hated because he was fucking obnoxious? Yes. I remember Clippy. Oh, Lord. Somebody bastardized Clippy. I don't remember what they did to him, but it was just so wrong. I have no idea what song they're listening to. Oh, Sinead. Come on. No, you're supposed to. Thank you. Comic chat. Yes. 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 And that goes along, that kind of goes along with AOL and the welcome, you have mail. I used to log into AOL chats with my ex-mother-in-law's account and couldn't figure out why they were calling me Babs. And I'm like, what the fuck? Then I realized that it had her name on it, and that is a derivative of her name. Yeah. Diminutive, not derivative. It's a common diminutive of her name. How do we get the nickname Jack for people named John? And Hank for Henry? Please explain this one to me. I mean, Jim for James, that works. Bill for William, that doesn't make sense. Hank and Henry, Jack and John do not make sense. Most people's nicknames make sense. Those, on the other hand, do not. I mean, hell, even to an extent, Jim for James doesn't. Jamie for James, that makes sense. But Art for Arthur, that one makes sense. Yes, Peggy is a nickname for Margaret as well. Clippy was an annoying cartoon character. That is exactly what Clippy was. If we knew that, we might be able to prevent it. Don't know. Anyway, what else were we talking about today? Go ahead. It's Christmas. John, Paul, George, and Ringo. Paul McCartney. There we go. Yes, because they can. Okay, here's a fun one. We all know Paul McCartney's Wonderful Christmas Time, right? Think about the very first verse. It is a pagan gathering until someone walks in and then they're like, simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Yes. But I laugh about that every time I hear that song now. That's what I was just wondering. Automod is fucking weird, dude. The moon is right. We're here tonight. Oh, and that's enough. Simply having... Sorry. This is the dance party going on in my head at all times. There is always music going. Whether it's... that too. Now I'm getting a rave beat in my ear. But I just... Oh, I don't need to wear earbuds. I don't need to wear earbuds when I'm walking into town for music. No, because I usually have a soundtrack playing in my head. I am one of those people that has a personal soundtrack. Couldn't tell you what it is half the time, because it's... That does sound fun. Let's see, what else? I am kind of sleep deprived, but I fell asleep on the acupuncture table, so I don't need a nap. Yeah, it's 10 after 3. It ain't nap time yet. Got another hour. I absolutely love Tom Hanks. And my kids kind of made me watch it shortly after it came out. Haven't watched it yet. Or for this year. Haven't watched it yet for this year. Honey, you came into my stream. You can swipe away just as easily as you swiped in. There are people here who actually like talking to me. So, if I'm not your cup of tea, that's fine and good. Use your finger and go swipe. I ain't going to worry too much about it. I do want to watch... I might watch The Polar Express tonight. I love Tom Hanks. The man is just so fun. I also think we're going to set up a movie night in the Discord for New Year's Eve. We'll hang out, watch a movie in Discord. We'll end well before midnight, just in case anybody wants to come hang out. About journaling, are you able to write what I want or need? You always find it hard. I tried several times. I go in streaks. I have multiple the little spiral bound notebooks. I have used them as journals for about 35 years now. And yeah, there are days when I will sit down to do my journaling and I just write pages and pages and pages and pages. And then there are other times when I'm very, very grateful that I have things like my gratitude journal where, all I have to do is write, I am grateful for it gives me the prompts. I'm grateful about this. I'm happy about this. This made me smile and I am appreciative for this today. Those are great because, I don't have to, I just, it already tells me what it wants me to write. But I get one of my standard journals and this is when I do it on my phone. Not that one. I'm literate. There we go. And if I'm doing it on my phone, it's so much easier because I can just push the little microphone on my keyboard and voice to text. and it makes life easier. But yes, I am usually capable of just writing. Yes, John. How does journaling work? Do you just dump everything that's on your mind on paper? Yes, that is exactly what I do when I am journaling. Go make your coffee, babe. But I will start by just brain dumping. This is what I'm stressed out about today. This is what I'm frustrated. This is the things that are going well. And once I get through all of the shit that's bogging me down, that's when I start writing about my future plans and goals and ideas. Hello, James. How is James today? Or no, that's Alan. Correction. But yeah, and then I start writing about what I want to do in the future, and I have so many dreams and plans. I don't worry about grammar. I will correct my spelling, but only because that was hammered into me as a kid. But yeah, and again, I love being able to type when I do that. As much, I mean, y'all can see the part of the top shelf here. There we go. There it is. This very top shelf on my bookshelf is nothing but blank journals. I love journaling. And then I'll look at the journal and I'm like, but my handwriting has to be perfect and it has to be absolutely perfect for writing in this one, right? No. What am I doing for Christmas? We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I do a full brain dump. I don't generally worry about punctuation, spelling, grammar, any of it. I just want to get it out. And then occasionally I'll go back and edit, but more often than not, I don't. Because if I go back and edit, I end up changing things and it ends up not being what I wanted to say to start with. Yes. And then I have a couple of places where I have just brain dumped what I want to do in the future as far as my business, my house. I mean, oh, excuse me. Good grief, the Dr. Pepper's talking back. There are days when I will sit here and just talk about what I want to do to the house. Because we bounce back and forth between, do we want to just remodel and fix the stuff that really needs to be fixed? Or do we want to tear it down to the studs and start from scratch? And I will kind of daydream about both of those in my journaling and in my notes. Talk about, pushing the house out about 6 more feet that way so we can add another room and another bathroom. Just stuff like that. And then the daydreaming about the fact, yes. And then daydreaming about the fact that I want to found a 501c3 nonprofit because I want to basically take what I do here and expand on it. I want to be able to help homeless kids, domestic violence survivors, etc., etc. So, let's see. Do I ever get ashamed of what I write, even if it's my personal thoughts? And if so, how do I handle it? I have a code that I was taught when I was in high school. My best friend had created it with a friend of hers. And I still remember how to write in it. And if it's something that I don't want anybody else to know about, but I need to get it out for myself, I will write in that code. I mean, it's been 35 years and I can still read it as fluently as I could when I first got it. Am I ashamed of my thoughts? Not normally. Not normally. And I generally, if it's something that I feel any kind of shame over, it does not ever leave my head. I won't even tell my therapist about some of that. But overall, I don't hold back when I'm journaling. Because, well, if I hold back while I'm journaling, that kind of defeats the purpose of doing it in the first place. My teeth feel funny. I didn't eat breakfast. That's part of it. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Yes, definitely a diagnosis from Dr. Pepper. Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of wanting you. That was actually a Dr. Pepper theme song. How does journaling help? Oh, wow. Okay, first of all, it gets it out of my head. And once it's out of my head and I'm not ruminating over it anymore, then I have the ability to step back and examine this thought at a little bit more of a distance and go, okay, what is going on with this? So am I battling a depression? Is this my anxiety spiking? Is this one of the altars trying to communicate something to me? Or is this my body trying to communicate with me and I'm just not picking up on it? Typically, we have ham for Christmas dinner. At least that's my clan. I do know a number of families that do turkey for Christmas dinner. Okay, so yes, so Johan is saying when they write and when they read it back, they always feel they've written in a tantrum and that people have worse problems and that they shouldn't whine. No. This is not the Oppression Olympics. Just because somebody else has it worse than you do does not take away from your problems. Your negative feelings and what's going on with you. That is just you. I'm not sure. Yeah, ham. So don't ever gaslight yourself by saying someone has it worse than me, so I shouldn't feel like this. Your feelings are 100% valid. I mean, we're human. We're going to have these feelings. And while, yes, others may have it worse than we do right now, but that doesn't mean we have no right to be upset. Case in point, here we go. My dad passed away. This rocked my world heavily because I absolutely loved my dad. But if I got upset about it around my mother, she would be like, well, my husband died. He was my dad. Well, I had him longer than you did. So that's kind of what it is. Well, I have it worse than you, so you have no right to feel that way. It's like, the fluff you talking about, woman? Okay, so backing up. Yeah, ham. It's not. And it's not fair to do that to ourselves. So I have had that though. Hi, chronic illness warrior. And there are days when my pain levels are really bad. And I'll be kind of whining and complaining. Hell, this morning on the way to acupuncture, I was actually kind of cradling my arm and whining a little bit because I was in pain. And I'm like, but I'm always in pain, so... And I'm like, and you guys are wanting to go have a good day, so it's not right of me to be whining at you. I thought my son was going to yell at me. Mom, if you're in enough pain that you're whining, you're in pain. Yes! Can journaling be done on a computer? Yes. There are diary websites, Bloop Diary being one of them, LiveJournal being another. Journaling is essentially on a computer... Journaling on a computer is essentially blogging. And if you want to do it that way, you can easily set up a blog that you use as a personal journal. The man behind the curtain uses Notepad for his online blog or his computer journal. And I find it much easier quite frequently to do my journaling on the computer because my hand will cramp when I'm trying to write. And also I can type and keep up with the thoughts that are screaming in my brain, whereas I can't write fast enough. So there's that. And then also on a phone, computer, iPad, etc., you also have the ability to use voice to text. So you don't even have to necessarily worry about typing. You just hit the microphone and start talking and it pops up, which is equally as awesome. And then you don't have to worry about, spelling or grammar. Well, grammar occasionally, but At least you're writing the way you talk, right? But journaling, oh God. Journaling is recommended by so many therapists. Is it a good or bad law? What law? What did I miss? I said something and now I can't remember what he's responding to. Whoops. Bad dino donut. But yeah, I love being able to keep a journal on my computer because I can type so much faster than I can write. I can type almost as fast as I talk. You're welcome. I have been a rather prolific journaler and diary writer since I was 13. Right, like a 6-year-old that's hard to read. Yep. Then yes, you definitely want to use a computer to type. Do I have an easel? Yes, I do. Okay, here we go. Here's a good example of my handwriting. It's fairly legible. And that was me just kind of scribbling, too. Here we go. I'm going to fix the camera, babe. Donk. Well, that was not exactly what I meant to do, but it works. Okay. So this is my handwriting when I am literally scribbling, trying to take quick notes, right? My final for yoga teacher training. This is my cueing. So that is my handwriting when I am writing notes. Now, when I'm writing so someone else can understand what the hell I'm writing. Oh, where did it go? That is, there we go. That would be this. So yeah, my handwriting is, oh, hi, honey bunchy. My handwriting is a combination of print and script. Because I did learn how to write in cursive in elementary school. And then I joined the military and we had to write in print and all caps. So, yeah. Oh. You're welcome, Johan. That's something I am very, very, very big on, is making sure people understand you have the right to your feelings. I mean, they may not be rational. I mean, come on, they're feelings. Feelings aren't usually rational. But that doesn't mean you don't have right to feel. And anybody who tells you that you do not have the right to feel any sort of way is full of shit. But, and also when it comes to my handwriting, this is one other thing. It depends on who's out. Because my handwriting and Annie's handwriting are vastly different. The twins, their handwriting tends to be similar to each other. Shocking, they're twins. Hey, Zaresh. But despite the fact they're 4 years old, they did a lot of my high school work, my high school homework. So they have pretty decent handwriting. It is highly entertaining to when one of the twins is out, because they used to be chain smokers. Still are, I just don't let them smoke. But they're chain smokers and they swear like the sailor we once were. But they have a very young voice. So you know you are talking to a child and they are swearing like nobody's business. It's amazing. Love it. Oh yes, must have the elf care. Are you trimming your nails again, buddy boy? Okay. Took hers. Whee! I spun around a little too fast. Hello, Zaresh. How are you doing today? I am glad that we are giving you a good start to your Christmas, John. Got a couple of years yet, or a couple of hours yet. It's 3:30, so we have 9 hours, 8.5 hours. Sidra Tuljanat. Sidra or Sidra? That's kind of a cool name. Hello, hello. Ah, John's lucky. Meow. Where are you? Oh, there's your tail. I see your tail. What do you want? Do you want back up? Come here. Yep, come here. Where you at? Okay, fine. He doesn't want to come sit in my lap. He doesn't love me. He does very much, but 32 minutes for you, ha. Sidra. That is a very, very, very cool name. That is another thing I'm really enjoying about doing this whole YouTube thing. Some of the names I'm seeing, I love the unique names, especially from other cultures, like from India or whatever. Yeah. We haven't really been in the holiday mood ourselves here. We are parents of 3 young adults. The youngest is back home, but moving out New Year's Eve, basically. And it's just, New Year's Day. It's just kind of, because we don't have little kids around. I'm hoping that next year we will be more into the Christmas spirit and feeling better. Ooh, Bangladesh. Cool. I want to go there someday. That is one of the places I want to travel. You don't say, stomach. Sorry about that. My travel bucket list is I want to go to France someday. Ireland, Scotland. India is high on the list, as is Bali, which I don't think is India, but it's that. Let's see, where else do I want to go? Oddly enough, I do not want to go to Mexico. I know just enough Spanish to get myself in trouble. My future daughter-in-law lives in France. She's Parisian. So I think it'd be really cool to see some of this. Yes. I want to go back to Italy. I would like to see parts of Spain. I want to go back to Rome and Naples. And I want to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which has a name, but I can't remember what it is. But these are some goals I have, and I have it's a website that I belong to that sends me yoga teaching opportunities in overseas areas, and one of these days I'm going to say fuck it, and I'm going to go ahead and take one of them, but that is not until I know that the man behind the curtain would be able to survive comfortably without me here. Yes, Tower of Pizzas. Yum. Red Robin. Yum. Anyway. Why are you doing this to me, brain? Why must you be so rude? There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. I hate my brain. It's being rude again today. I have a thing for back to school time when all of the school supplies are out. I have to be babysat when I go to the store because if I'm not, I come home with like three more packs of 10 to 15 gel pens with colored ink, 2 or 3 new notebooks, a couple of fucking pencil boxes, and yeah. What would my theme song be? I did see that before you pulled it back. I don't know. Nope, not on a call. This is my earpiece so that I can hear the man behind the curtain yelling at me when I'm doing something I really shouldn't be. Kind of like listening. Oh, look, we hit 2 hours. Doesn't feel like it's been that long already. Holy sheepskins. Oh, Lord. Yep. What she got? That is unreal. All right. What are we doing here? Oh, that's what we're doing. Oh, yeah. It will make noise when somebody else joins. There we go. Click that. He has taken over my computer. Give me just a second. I'll see what you guys are saying in chat momentarily. Where am I from? I am Seattle adjacent. I am in the Pacific Northwest in Washington here in the United States. We are close enough to Seattle that, well, when I go to the VA hospital, I use the VA in Seattle. This is basically home for me. I was born and raised in Oregon. The only time I left Oregon was when I joined the military and went to Southern California for 10 years. And then my parents lost their job that they had in San Diego, and we were all living in the same house. So she's like, "Hey, your brother's up in Washington. Why don't we all move up to Washington again, get the family back together?" And I'm like, "Hell yes, I want to go home." I missed the rain, and then we moved back up here, and I'm like, "Why did I miss the rain again? I'm ready to go back to Southern California." Yes, I am ex-Navy. I am a service-connected Navy veteran, service-connected disabled Navy veteran. And that I spent pretty much a year on active duty and then married into the military. Oh, cool. How did it go? Which one did you use? Shit. What did I do? I know. Where did I have it? Crap. I think it's in there. Okay. Well, if they won't give your package back, if you have proof that it is yours, you could always, potentially contact law enforcement and say they have my property and refuse to return it. No. Well, because snowbirding is expensive. And, that would involve having a home in both places, which again is expensive. So, what we're actually considering is we know we're not going to be able to afford to stay here much longer. And so we're trying now to decide where we want to go that will have a climate that I can survive in easily. Well, I need to know which one I gave you that you used. Because I mentioned the mirror. I mentioned the mirror spell, return to sender spell, and the hot foot powder. Yeah. But so. And unfortunately, there really aren't any shortcuts in magic. It was a hot foot powder. That's a good. Okay. As far as getting your package back, I don't know off the top of my head there, but that I would actually involve law enforcement for. Go with the mundane before you go with the spiritual. Losing my shit. Yeah, because things could come back and bite you for that one. Glad to hear that, John. Magic should always be your last resort. Always try to use the mundane stuff. Oh, no. That I do not know how to do. The sign in my bathroom that says no summoning demons in the bathroom is a joke. We don't work with demons. I never have. Never will. Not my cup of tea. Hey, you. Hello, Megatron. I keep seeing Megatron and thinking it's Megaton, and it's not the same person. I apologize. Wasn't I just talking about summoning demons in the bathroom? Seriously. Or a sprite. Ooh. Pixies. Google will be your friend, my dear. That one is not my particular wheelhouse. Have not worked with those kinds of things ever, really, that I can think of. Keep thinking Megatron is someone else, and one of these days that's going to get me in trouble. Thank you. Okay, so Google has become a fucking verb these days. Go Google it. So whatever search engine you use, there's Bing, there's Yahoo still exists. I wish Ask Jeeves still existed, but thank you. Bing it. So according to someone who worked on creating Bing, the name the name came to be because it stands for because it's not Google. I thought that was funny. How are we doing out there? We are surviving here. Pretty much that's about it today. Yep, I remember that one too. God. You know, it is scary to think about the fact that I was there for the birth of the internet, and I have seen it in its entirety to this point. And that is so weird. I mean, things like MySpace. Yes, it still exists, but not in the way it was. LiveJournal is still around, but again, not quite the same. Oh my God, Netscape Navigator. Yup. Or, God, what was the free internet? It was not Meow. What? Come here. I'm going to get you. Come here. There you go. Get back up there. Get comfy. Oh, I miss Face Party. Yes. I do actually kind of remember Face Party and Friendster. You know, the social media sites that were more about just making friends than hooking up. Now they're nothing but hookup sites, and I'm like, no, not interested. That's why I loved Bloop Diary and MySpace. Between those two sites, I got really good at HTML coding. Can't remember half of it now. Yoko baby. Hi, handsome. Hello. Oh, you gonna purr at Mama now? Okay. Yup. And the Linux browsers. Yeah. Lynx browsers. Yes. I see that now. My brain decided to convert it to another word. What are you doing? You good boy. You know you're a much better Halloween decoration than a Christmas decoration, right? I'm going to get you a Santa hat. And I'm going to put it on you next year. And I know you're going to claw the hell out of me for it. Yes, but you're getting pictures taken in a Santa hat next year. Gopher searches, yes. The hamster dance. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. So, my oldest child, who I'm now grateful is not in chat with me anymore, he learned to read pretty early. But we would drive from San Diego to LA on a regular basis. And as we drove through Orange County, there were all of these businesses that had whatever.com, because, you know, it was the tech bubble at the time. And we'd be driving along the freeway and he'd be yelling out, .com. And I'm like, okay. Now I'm like, okay, Peanut. .com. Yeah. Yep. Merry Christmas, John. Go have a wonderful rest of your night. Get some sleep and enjoy the holiday with your family. Yep, fax machines. We had a fax machine in the office of the apartment complex the parents managed. And the sound that they make when they connect. If you're trying to call someone and you get the wrong phone number and you end up connecting to their fax machine, oh my God. That was worse than calling into a modem. And the and these, hey, get off the computer, I need to make a phone call. And praying to God that you remembered to put the star code in if you had call waiting, that would, cancel out the call waiting during the call. Because if you forgot to and you dialed out and connected to the internet, when the call waiting beeped in, it would fuck your internet. Yup. Yeah. These are things that happened way before your time. Yes, they did. ARPANET, yup. See, I also, the man behind the curtain didn't necessarily have the earliest connections to the internet. My ex-mother-in-law worked for IBM. And she and my ex-husband's father were both tech people, worked in IT. And so, yeah, they were there for the infancy of the internet. And it's crazy to think about. Yep, a 3-minute MP3. Or downloading a picture. Not even an NSFW picture, just a picture. Would you like me to move the candle snuffer, sweet boy? Here. That couldn't have been too comfy. Ow. Yep. My ex-mother-in-law worked for a company that IBM absorbed. My first computer was an Apple II Plus. They could do things that a 2E couldn't because the people who had it before us beefed it up. That was where I learned to program in BASIC. I learned some C, but mostly just BASIC, and that was so much fun. I miss doing that. We honestly thought I was going to go into computer programming when I was a kid. 4 megabytes of RAM. Oh my God. My phone has more RAM than that. I know. That is true. My phone is more powerful than my current PC. We're a family of ITs here. I was an IT in the military, and for a bunch of communications experts, we really can't communicate with each other. It's hilariously funny. It's hilariously ironic. It's not funny. It's just 486. Oh my God. I just tried to shove Sergeant Fuzzbutt fur in my mouth. Jesus Christ, now I gotta go through all the damn pets before I get to the right one. We're having a day. It's sad, and it's ironic, and it's kind of amusing at times, too, because of just how horrible some of us are at communicating. I am not saying I am great, but I am at least slightly better than my ex-husbands. So I've been married 4 times. 3 of the 4 husbands were all the same rate in the Navy as I was. We were communications experts. And part of the reason we are no longer married is communication broke down. It was great. Boop. I got the snoot. I'm booping that nose. I booped the snoot. I booped the snoot. Ha! Sorry. Forgot I was on camera for a second. Yes. I will never forget when my cousin had come down to visit shortly after we got our first computer. And my mom just turned the computer off without parking the hard drive. And I didn't know what the fluff they were talking about, and finally learned that if it was an IBM computer, you had to park the hard drive before you turned it off, or else your data would corrupt. Whereas with the Apple, much as they are today, they were much more user-friendly, and you could just go, okay, we're done, click. It was fun. I got good at strip poker. So somebody in the family, I think it was my older brother, acquired a disc that had a strip poker game on it. And I got really good at playing strip poker. Can't remember how to play now, but hey, I was good at it at that point. And I always played with the women instead of the men. It's probably why my dad knew from an early age that I was bi. I mean, it might have been his first clue. Just thinking. Yes. I got to paw. What are you going to do? I love my kitty kitty. Yawn and laugh. I'm sorry. Yeah, actually. But the problem is I wasn't old enough for that to have actually been anywhere near appropriate. But yeah. He's a good kitty. I'm going to brush you soon because you've got some massive shedding going on here, Kit. I love him. I said Kit, and my brain went to the Night Industries 2000. That will never be anybody's ringtone but Gary's. Did we summon him by mentioning his dad? Man behind the curtain was humming the Knight Rider theme song in my ear. And that was your dad's ringtone on my phone from the time I could have ringtones. Will never be anybody's but his. Hell, I can't even hear it without thinking of him. How are you doing today, kiddo? Merry Christmas Eve. Oh, God. He noticed it. He's fascinated by them. Fuzzbutt. Good. Going to Nana's for Christmas? Nice. Feeding is good. Although I have to admit, I'm going to be kind of grateful that I'm not feeding a 20-something boy anymore. My food bill is going to go down. Yay. I know. It's kind of amazing. All right. I have cat fur in my face, and it's sticking, and it's tickling, and oh my God, I'm going to lose my shit. So, my sweatshirt. Yeah, we have Megaton and Megatron. Have a good one. Give Nana a hug for me, will ya? Miss her. Love you, kid. Talk to you soon. He's a boy. He's a baby. Oh, God, Lucas Art Games. Yes. I will miss having him in the house. It is going to be weird to have one of my kids on the opposite side of the state. I mean, the furthest any of them has lived is from Seattle to Eugene, because I sent the middle one to live in Eugene for a couple of months. Few months. I didn't even think about, well, that was after he'd already moved out. So it really didn't feel any different at that point. But yes, the oldest was in New Hampshire for a while, going to college. But like I said, he'd already moved out and been doing his Job Corps thing. And then they sent him, it was Megaton, by the way. And so they sent him from Yachats, Oregon, back to New Hampshire. And then he came back to Eugene. And then he came home. But yeah, it's going to be so weird to have one of the kids on the opposite side of the state. Do what, huh, babe? Yeah, I think Megatron left already. You have a growth, little boy. That feels weird. Yeah, you got a mole. In case you couldn't tell, Megaton is family. What am I? What the flap? I cannot move my chair. It just got kicked. Because he went from laying on his blanket to laying on the legs of my chair. Doesn't he? He kind of has his mama's eyes. Definitely has her attitude. Y'all wanted to watch a cat groom himself. Y'all wanted to just watch a cat groom himself, right? He's such a happy cat. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yep, those are my journals. Oh, okay. Good baby. Yeah. You're so lucky the candle is not lit anymore. You would have caught your tail on fire 3 times over now. I love my furry little butthead. He's my baby. You're always going to be my baby. Yes. All right, y'all. I guess we should probably think about wrapping. Yup. Might want to talk about wrapping up. I think I'm finally actually kind of hungry. And the furry demons, the 3 caballeros, are going to want to go out and go for walkies here shortly. Will you quit whipping your tail on my desk? You're going to whip it. You're going to throw everything off. Okay. Holy shit, it worked. Hold on. Hold on. He's got to get out. The launching overtook. Daddy called and he went. I'm impressed. All right, my loves, my dears, my darlings, and also one last little reminder before we go. Please remember that this space exists because of our Witchling community. I do not have corporate sponsors yet. There is just shared magic, mutual care, and a fuck ton of love here, you guys. So do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. Join the channel if you can financially afford it. And please, tell a friend about us. Bring people in. We're recruiting. Oh, wait, no. Well, y'all know what I mean. So now, my loves, my darlings, my witchlings, let's go out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is already enough hateness and darkness in this world. Let us try to choose to be steady lights for those who are finding their way through that nastiness. Tell your loved ones in all their forms, 2 legs, 4 legs, wings, fur, scales, paws, or claws, that they absolutely matter to you. Time moves faster than we realize, and those chances to say I love you are never guaranteed. And please, if you take one thing and one thing only away from everything that we do here every day, please let it be that you remember you are loved. You are wanted, you are needed, and your purpose here is real and genuine, even if you haven't figured it out yet. I was 45 before I found mine. I love you guys so much. Merry Christmas and namaste, my witchlings.